All right, this one, this little tutorial is about actually drawing angles with a protractor, with a ruler too, obviously. So again, I've got some written instructions here. If you wanted to read those through, they are obviously available to you. But I'm going to get right to it here, and we're actually going to draw some angles. Now, the first thing you need to be able to do when you're drawing an angle is we need a straight line, any straight line. So this one here says we're going to draw an angle of 35 degrees. So I'm going to get my pen here and draw a nice straight line. Pretty good, eh? Sorry. Okay, so we're done with the ruler, and we're going to use our protractor. Now, it doesn't matter if this angle opens up on this side or this side. It really doesn't matter. It's whatever your preference is. I'm going to actually open it up on, do it on this side. So first of all, we put our protractor so it's nice and flat on the line. Our vertex is right where the crosshair should be. And now I'm looking for 35 degrees. So should I be counting from 180 or from 0? I should be counting from 0. Okay. So this is what it's going to look like. So there's 10, 20, 30, 35 should be right there. So I'm going to put a little mark there. Okay, and now what we need to do is we need to connect this point with your vertex. So I'll see if I can manage to do that with this ruler here. This is the computer way of doing things. Not really my favorite. Anyways, there we go. And then we draw our nice straight line again. Oh. Boom. Okay. And there you have it. You have this angle right in here. Just going to draw it in there. This angle right in here. That is 35 degrees. Okay, let's try that again. Once again, we need to draw a straight line first of all. So I'm going to draw sort of a straight line. Not really, though. See if this is going to work. Okay, just like that. So I'm doing this because your line doesn't always, your original line doesn't have to, like it can be a diagonal as long as the line is actually straight. Okay, and I'm gonna do this on the other side this time. Okay. There we have the crosshairs right on our vertex right there, and the bottom portion of the protractor is right on the bottom line of that angle. Let's get that out of there. And we want 90 degrees. So I look here. Now the good thing about 90 degrees, it doesn't matter where you go from, because 90 degrees is all in the same spot on your protractor. So there's 0 all the way to 90. I put a little mark there. Okay, get rid of our protractor, and we need our ruler now. Let's see if I can attempt to do this. This is tricky on a computer, I gotta tell you. Almost there. One little smidge. There we go. All right. And then we connect the dot to our vertex. Zinga. There we go. Whoops. Why did it do that? There we go. Okay, we get rid of our ruler, and we've got a 90-degree angle. Now, are we done? Once we've drawn a 90-degree angle, what do we always do when we draw a 90-degree angle? That is correct. We put in our square symbol. Okay, and that implies, or that shows everybody that that's a 90-degree angle. Okay, let's do one more. It's a bigger one. Okay, let's get our ruler going here. I'm just gonna draw our line in here. Okay, what do we do next? Put our protractor. We line up our protractor line, right on the actual bottom line of the angle that we're drawing. And like I said, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna, let's see, I'll open it up on this side. Okay, so put our vertex right in the right spot. So there's our vertex. And now we want 128 degrees. So I'm opening up this way, so I know I need to start from 0 on this side. Okay, so I'm going to go to 128, 90, 100, 110, 120. There's 130, so I got to go back a smidgen from 130, so should be right there. Okay. So there's our point. Now we got to get our ruler going here. It's way easier on the whiteboard. Actually, it's much easier on paper. Okay, we get our marker in there, and we connect the dot to the, whoops, to the vertex. There we go. So there's your 128 degrees. Let's just draw our angle symbol in there. Okay, and that's how you draw any angle. Okay, protractor and a ruler.